So the Ultraman DLC for Gigabash has been released, adding up to 4 new fighters for it. Those being Ultraman, Alien Boltan, Ultraman Taiga, and Kamura. So, how are they? I'll be going first over my least favorite characters to my favorite characters from this DLC. Now, I personally don't think any of these characters are bad at all, so my opinions are mainly based on how fun they are to play, or maybe if I'd rather have someone else in the DLC. So, with that all out of the way, let's get straight into it. So the worst character I would say is Kamura. Compared to the other 3, she doesn't really have that fun factor with her. Her special is neat with the stun on, helping you get some hits on it. Her ultimate is also neat, allowing you to fight around the map, damaging all kaijus in it. Overall, Kamura isn't a bad character, although I'll be honest, I would kind of swap her out with a different character, maybe like Red King or Gomorrah, maybe a monster that's more iconic with Ultraman Taiga. However, due to my little knowledge I have with her, she may be popular enough, or maybe she's more iconic with Ultraman Taiga, and that's why she was added. But this is someone who mostly wanted an even amount of Ultraman and kaiju, so I'm a little iffy that we really only got one kaiju in this DLC. But let me know down in the comments if you feel the same way or have an explanation of Kamura being added, and I'd like to hear it. Now, picking between Ultraman Taiga and the next character was difficult because I love their play styles. But I do feel like I enjoy Ultraman Taiga just a tiny bit less to play compared to the next fighter. But that being said, Ultraman Taiga is fun, and I love his tap special. He jumps in the air, dives at you with a kick. It's just a really fun way to get into your opponent's face and guaranteed some easy damage. And his ultimate is probably the coolest one from the DLC. The whole hits you and then does a little combo for blasting your face is amazing. However, the next fighter just beat him only by a little. When I did my 5 kaiju picks from Ultraman for this DLC, Alien Boltan was one of them. My hope for Alien Boltan was that he was just gonna be more of like a zone-ish character and he can cause illusions. And Gigabash did not disappoint me with him. Alien Boltan is everything I wanted but better. I love his tap special when he and an illusion are firing at you, but you can also change your positions with the illusion, which could be a really fun cheeky way to dodge if someone's trying to hit you or whatnot. I also love that he has his little iconic laugh that he does, and his ultimate is just fantastic looking. Just him and his illusion circling all around you and just blasting you is just fantastic. And I'm just really happy how well they made Alien Boltan. But there's still one more fighter for this review, but I think we all know who it is. You could call me maybe too much of an older Ultraman fan, but I just love everything about Ultraman in this game. Ultraman just feels just so good to play as. He might not be as flashy or have something super unique compared to the other fighters, but he just does the simplest things, but it just feels so satisfying to pull them off. I love his air attack, which is kind of similar to Ultraman Taiga's jump kick, but this one just feels way more satisfying to use, and his ultimate may not be very unique, it just feels so good to use, especially when finishing off someone with it. But ultimately, I think it's just the fact that Ultraman is here, and that's why he's the best fighter for this DLC. Now, if I had to give this DLC a rating, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. I really like most of the characters, how they play, but I have a few small complaints. One is the recolors barely change, and that's a little disappointing since they did put a little bit more recolor effort in the Godzilla DLC. And I feel like I would have slightly changed a bit with some of the fighters, but like I said, I really know more about the older Ultraman, so newer characters I will be a little bit indifferent with. But overall, this DLC is amazing, and the fact that we can have a game where Godzilla and Ultraman can clash shit out is like a childhood dream come true. But that's gonna wrap up today's video, and I hope you've enjoyed, and if so, hit that like button. If you're new at all to the channel, hitting the subscribe button will be very appreciated, and let me know your opinions about the Ultraman DLC, whether or not you liked it or not. Personally, I think it's a really good DLC. But anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.